resilience, an attitude of confrontation when it comes to adversity, an attitude of denying access to failure. And this doesn't mean, of course, that you can't be vulnerable. Vulnerability is perfectly allowed and noble if you know how to resist crushing defeat. Life often sends misadventures and betrayal. And how do you measure yourself? Not by physical appearance necessarily, not by intelligence, but who survives tribulation. Survival of the fittest is something people don't talk about so much. It is easier to glorify a human being for their beauty and something they can buy and slap on. Makeup or surgery, clothing, everything's so fickle. Where is the courage? Where is the real hero in our society? Who is the hero? Nobody glorifies the veteran, the army soldier who faces fear and horror all the time. Nobody glorifies the strong man who protects his family. Nobody glorifies the woman who faces the death in the family, when the children are suffering, when somebody builds a family from scratch or a business. Nobody glorifies resilience. What is glorified is the instant gratification and the instant result. In the long term, the endurance is lost to ridiculous, repetitive quantity over quality items. And if you think about that and you consider the evolution of our species, whether you believe in creation or evolution, you will recognize there has been some kind of evolution in the process of when mankind was born. Throughout history, you've had endurance, not just minute, tiny instances of happiness or success. Endurance, the relationships that lasted, the courages, the bodies, the physical strength that survived famines and wars. This endurance is strangely lost in this 21st century, and you have to wonder what's happening to the human brain, what's happening to the human species in terms of evolution and in terms of anthropology and the history of mankind. I think in the same way we can consider that on a broader scale. In everyday's examples, profess our love for real values and strong people who survive winters and battles and illnesses and poverty. It can be done on a daily basis as well as over the centuries. It is a habit that should be implemented from a young age. If you have 5 minutes to think about that properly and wonder what happened to this and what it means for our existence as humans. My name is Sandrine, midnightnotebook.com.